spread.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very...
Big chance! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
The movement
After
so
50
precise,
minutes.
the finish
Number
sumptuous.
4.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The most accurate pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Beckenbauer bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in. Haaland! Oh, he's played it in low.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Cafu. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shevchenko. Messi. Messi! Oh, he has levered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the
Number
application.
17.
It was beautifully hit.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Ludovic Jolie.
Nuno Mendes. Now Eder Militao. Odo. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Puskás. Messi. Oh, facing up to his... And Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Hazard.
So, time for
Coming on the
changes
field
on both
is
sides, actually.
number 9, Musiala.
Gets his head on it! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Cafu.
A case now of complete control. And it's Musiala. Five minutes left on the clock. Delicate ball and it needs... Shoots! Taken with style! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting blistered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Number 14, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Messi.
Arsenal making
Coming
another
on to
change here.
replace him
Well,
is
for me, this was the
number
obvious
18,
substitution. He'd become
Phil
just a little
Foden.
jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. And I think that's
added
happened in
minutes
this
has
case.
been indicated.
So is this the start of a comeback? Odo. Juni. And towards the back stick. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And that is that. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Puskás claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
With the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt
You look back
kindly
on the
make
game
his
then,
way
Jim.
to the
I think we
information
just saw a
center.
team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The She has already started.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Dieter, he opens up.
And the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Distributed tidily. Messi. Marquinhos. João Neves. Mbappe is herring after that one. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! That's fallen kindly here. And he's really put himself on the line here. There's the header! It's bounced back off the post. And he's quick to get it clear again. Kokchu. That's a nicely way. Gets his head on it! João Neves finds himself offside. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Adams tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. He has a look out. He's tried one! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, he's got space here. That's the keeper's ball. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. João Neves. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance, surely!
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Great vision. And this is Puskos. Kokchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van Dijk. Marquinhos. João Neves.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Here's Goulet, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. Well, they could break here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Goulet is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just about up to the hour now. João Neves. Now the great chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Jordan Henderson. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's fallen loose again! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeper party or spinach, and sometimes you'll get lucky and put it away.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi, he's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kukçu. To Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Defending here is really tight. That's a cute ball. And Dijk getting this one clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kukçu receives it in a good position here. Kukçu, quality ball. It's a good ball out wide. Nice looking ball. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time
Number
for changes
7,
on both
Hazard.
sides, actually.
Number 9, Goulet. Coming on the field, number 45, Osman. Number 21,
Engages and forces him off the
Messi.
ball.
Number
Tusquets.
22, Gavi. Substitutions
Really
taking
well
place.
manoeuvred.
2
And he's
added
in on
minutes
goal.
has been indicated.
Thinks one through. And that will be it. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret... And Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Puskas. Caceres. Right, looks a good ball through. Lovely bit of skill. Puskas! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Araujo attempts a clearance. Oh, nice touch. Ball driven towards the far post. Played it again. Endo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Puskas can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he comes up trumps again.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Played out towards the right wing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Picked up brilliantly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Takes aim and crosses. And the keeper beats it away. And he's managed to get free. He gets big. That was Superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Wriggles his way through. Takes a shot! Puskás. Rijkaard. Jordan Henderson. Beckenbauer. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the area
first
shown
half
on this
compared
map.
with your
Thank you very much
expectation.
for your
Barcelona
cooperation.
may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Puskás. Puskás powering forward here. And it's Rijkaard. Shevchenko. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Raul. Azar.
Bangladesh clearly are trying to establish...
He's having a go! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Adams, well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Cafu. To Henderson. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Cáceres, looking for options for movement. Puskás with the big header! It's hit the crossbar, has another goal! Koundé, Endo, played back into the centre. Azar, good looking ball. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Into the last quarter of an hour. Distributed tidily.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Knocks it out wide.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Now it's Olise. Now it's Olise. Raul stood his ground strongly. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to get it clear.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Kukchu. Coming on the field is number 5.
That's good play.
Paula. Substitution in progress.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and
There will be
the effort
3
he put in.
minutes
He was
at a
very
time.
willing, though, not quite able.
Rijkaard. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Knocks it into space. Puskás providing an outlet on that flank. Very nicely done. And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more
And
this
just a quick
game went
reminder
on,
today
a
to
draw
please
was
drink
always
responsibly.
likely to be
Anyone
on the
appearing
card. So
intoxicated or
overall, I
behaving
don't
in an
think anyone
inappropriate
will be
manner will be
complaining too
removed.
much about
Thank you very
what
much
they've
for
got.
your cooperation.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Becklin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these
Hello,
two sides get
everybody,
ready
and
to lock
welcome to
horns.
today's
This
match.
is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Hangs one in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Robertson. Okazaki. Adams gets over and intercepts. Right, Shevchenko. And here's Kokchu. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A lot of... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! How very smart. He just got it right.
Puskas really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
After 16 minutes is number 4, Puskás.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Lexington really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Back it goes. Tries a shot!
Simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they want nothing less.
After 24 minutes is
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Eden Hazard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Kokchu. Great chance! Loose ball now. In he goes again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Hazard. And it's Okazaki. And it's Shevchenko.
Such good technique.
Shevchenko running with the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good ball, good take. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found some space. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Casada's getting this one clear. Kokchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Puskás. Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. And Shevchenko! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive,
And we'd
certainly.
like to inform you
Goal
now that
each.
the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Barcelona get the second half going. Cafu. Ball played for Kokchu. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Okazaki. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Takes aim and crosses.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Ball played for Kokchu. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a throw-in. And here's Kokchu. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Adams wins the duel this time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cafu gets into some space. Cafu plays it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Azar. Robertson, lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's picked his way through. He gets big. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Kukcu. Played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Now it's Okazaki. And it's Robertson. Lovely bit of skill. Okazaki looks across and plays it in. Adams clears it away. It's fallen kindly here. That's incredible! And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it's there to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done
Number
that.
15, Shinji Okazaki. Shinji Okazaki. Shinji Okazaki. Substitution on the field. Number 6,
So,
Musiala.
time for changes
Number
on
21,
both sides, actually.
Hazard.
Having turned
Coming
the
on
game
the
on its
field,
head, now
number
can they
8,
hold out?
Eze.
There's still a bit left in
Number
it, Peter,
13,
but they should find it
Mbappe.
necessary to avoid a slip.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Okazaki. Coming on the field is number 4, Thomas Rashitsky.
In
4
towards the
added
back
minutes
still.
has been indicated.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. 4 added minutes on the board. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out towards the right wing. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona
Reminder today,
never
please
quite
have
got
your
to
entry
grips with
tickets
this
at
game,
hand,
Peter.
as it's
They
time to
look
announce
slow
today's
and
winning
cumbersome
lottery
in
numbers.
trying to counter much sharper opposition. Just not good enough on so many levels.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. He's having a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Messi. That's the throw. Kukçu. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho. Irwin. And Del Piero. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Puskás can see things others simply cannot. That's a simple one for the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukçu. Cafu. And it's Messi. Cafu. And it's Kukçu. That's Rijkaard. Cafu. Passing nice and neat. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Serginho. Del Piero going face to face with his great rival. Played into space. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Puskás. Distributed tidily. Messi. Can he get it through? He's onside. Oh, nice touch. Crosses it in. That has been knocked clear. Del Piero. And it's Messi. Right. Tries a shot! It's in!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal
The
time.
goal scorer for Barcelona, number 7.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well,
And
it's
a quick
obvious, Peter,
announcement for
that
the
this
benefit of
team
anybody
was
who has
set up
found
to
himself
play
a
on the
little
break,
lost today.
and their
Please
opponents
look at the
pretty
screen
much
for
played right
information
into their
on how to
hands,
find your
so
way around
no
this
wonder they've
stadium.
got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Messi. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. He's in a great position here. And the ball is out of play. It's Scholes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, this looks sharp. Out to the right. It's played through for him. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Scholes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Del Piano. Very nicely done. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bergomi making good progress on the right-hand side. Del Piero.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 27, Serginho.
Arsenal
Coming on the
now
field
introduce
is
the first of their
number
substitutes.
14,
I think you have to
Messi.
admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Saliba calmly anticipates. Rodri. That looks a decent ball. That is lovely. Cleared without hesitation. Could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes
Now it's
has
Messi.
been indicated.
Always played it in low. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
A quick reminder
voted
today
man
that
of the
smoking
match,
is only
and
allowed in
deservedly
areas
so.
shown on this map. Thank you for your
Let's
cooperation.
just summarise what we've seen today then. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more...
Big chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Goal!
Another moment of
After
magic,
4
a
minutes
real
is
wow moment.
Number
It's beautiful
17.
poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Shevchenko. And he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
good-looking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Soboslai. And here's Mbappe. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! Terrific save by Manuel. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. That has been slung wide. Right, Shevchenko. Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Caceres. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Beckenbauer is there to clear. Flashes it across. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Adams clears. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's played in low. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Knocks it into space. He has a look at... Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish right from the top drawer. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
He gave it plenty and some, trashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hazard. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
The ball goes in. Big header! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Shevchenko, Messi. Oh, crossbar!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Foden to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
Good ball, good take. Nice control. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. He's onside. Chance for a shot! Puskás tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Foden. Foden gets into a good position. That has been knocked clear. No, that's been intercepted. Looking to go deep. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Caceres. Puskás. That's a lovely, neat pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day.
Please join
Sadly,
me in wishing
not
all
today.
the best for members of our fan club celebrating their
somewhat what
wedding
we've witnessed,
anniversary
Jim.
today.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Tries the cross. Out to the left it goes. He's had it taken off him. Kukcu. Played out towards the right wing. Messi gets into a good position. And it's Kukcu. Now he's got space here. Looking for options for movement. Delivers the ball. Donnarumma gains it. Safe hands. Caceres.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And it's hoisted clear. Spread it left. Lofted in. Oh, well played. Mohamed Salah. Madrid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems for that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Cafu. Puskás chasing after it. Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, that's a good ball. Salah plays it in. Beckenbauer clears it away. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gravenberg does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi has it in a wide position. Messi! Gravenberg attempts a clearance. Out to the right, and the counter is on. And it's been played through. Big chance! Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal time.
After 44 minutes is...
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously
Volunteers
things are not good,
Please
Peter.
report
It
to the
seems the
staff room
team were just a
immediately.
bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play it with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's on it, can he get away? Cafu, Beckenbauer, and it's Kukçu. Adams. Now he's off and running. Puskas. Well, this is a terrific run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gravenberg, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! Yes! Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Takes aim and crosses. Adams with the clearance. Puskas goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Shevchenko. Shot, big chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Madrid knocks it into space. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Savinho.
Just eases him off the ball. Spread out to the left, and here's Savinho.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Takes a shot! Deftly away. Goes for a shot! And he's there to make the block.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Raul.
So, time for changes
Number 27,
on both sides, actually.
Serginho. Coming on the field, number 22, Rafinha. Number 3, Alex Grimaldo. Substitution in
Now a
progress.
sudden chance to counter. Opts for safety. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Shot, surely!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Messi. And he's picked out the run. It's rolled! It's loose. Oh, what a... And the keeper couldn't hold it. Cruyff. And that is as far as it goes. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, how will we look back
And
on
now
that?
I'd
Well, I
just
think
like
all
to read
things
out our
considered,
fan
Peter,
club members
this
who are
was
celebrating
a
their
fair result.
birthdays today.
Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living true from the...
Takes the shot! It's a loose ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Decent chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Great skill, that's nice. It's a goal kick. He is always looking to break lines. And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Out towards the flank. Shevchenko, and the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Guadalajara were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This looks promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cafu does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And crossed in earth. Up, might! Puskás gets flagged offside. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Puskás. Played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's certainly onside here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cafu. Ball played for Kokchu. Gattuso wins the duel this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Hazard. Hazard! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent
And the
45
quick
minutes of
announcement
football.
today that
Plenty of
memorabilia
signs that
from
both
today's
managers
match
can
is now
take
on
a
sale
lot of
in the
encouragement
stadium
from.
hall.
I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So off we go once more. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cafu is there to clear. He's got to go! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Kokchu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Messi carries the ball down the right. Now it's Messi. Very nicely done. Great defending, strong and determined. Kessié did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cafu tries to play it through. Kessié played out towards the right wing.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution in progress.
Guadalajara choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Kessié. Distributed tidily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Puskas. And Puskas! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi. The most accurate pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Right, Shevchenko. Oh, no joy this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Caceres going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Kukcu.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 1 minute added
So
time.
just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cafu claiming the man
Hello
of the match
everybody,
award.
and please
And there
join
is
me in
very
wishing
little
a
room for
happy
argument.
wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our... Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest.
Tunisia against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker.
Shot, surely! Just off target.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kukçu. That's headed upfield. Tries to play it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marquinhos. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Good driving run. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. And that is out of play. And it's Bernardo Silva. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Tunisia were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Kukçu. Ball played for Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. Now it's Puskas. Spread out to the left. Has crossed into the middle. Mohamed Salah. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle
I
bus
think the team
service.
as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe. They've gone backward here. Puskas conjures time and space where few can. Puskas tries a shot! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy
Number
finish.
4.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Threads one in. Oh, takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit